Today we've got this lovely Aston Martin Virage arrive. I prepared this car a couple of years ago, polished it, and it's won a couple of concours awards during its time. And we're going to just freshen it up a little bit. I'm going to start off with giving it a really good wash, make sure it's all squeaky clean, and then we can put it in the light room and have a look what needs to be done. But this is Storm Black and it's the softest paint on the planet, so it doesn't matter how careful you are at washing it, you're going to mark it. So we're going to get it in there later to have a look how bad it is and what we got to do to put it right. So it'll be going away for the rest of this year, ready for show season next year, so we're going to prepare it before it goes away. But it is a beautiful car. So I'll show you as we go on. We'll have a look at some of the defects, and then obviously I've got to put them right. So I'm going to get on and wash it now. It'll go through our normal free snow foam wash routine, but first of all we're going to soak it with water for about 10 minutes. It does help break down the dead flies and everything, so we'll be doing that and then drying it off and getting it into the light room. So I'll see you a bit later. Ta-da. I thought I'd show you. This car's covered in serum and exo. Most of the car was done 2.5 years ago. This door was done say 3 months ago, if that, and you could tell it don't even want to wipe the snow foam. The rest of the car is still got G-Technic on it and is still peeling off easy, but this is the door that was done a short time ago, so it's quite fresh and nothing wants to stick to it. So I think probably when I've finished looking at this, I think the old car might get another coat of exo. We'll see how we go. Well, I finished washing the Aston Martin and just had a move around. So it looks like Aston Martin garage. So I've now got this in the light room. So I'll be turning the lights off and having a look round it with a light. But basically there's loads of flies and such like embedded in the paint. The headlights, the bonnet, and that's what I can see with the lights on. So I'll go over the whole car. I'll show you when I go around it. At the moment I'm just organising the shop a bit better, and probably start on this in the morning. But still looks a lovely car. You know, it's been well looked after by the owners, who do understand quite a lot about detailing, so they do care for it. And it is without doubt the hardest colour in the world to look after. You know, it's marked so easy. You know, it's virtually impossible to touch the car without leaving some sort of mark. So see if I can tidy it up. The car is coated with G-Technic, but you know, it's the G-Technic does tend to be pulled into the pores of the paint rather than leave a protective coating on the top of the paint. You know, it's absorbed by the soft paint. So I think the only way really that you would completely be able to look after this is have it the plastic film put over it, the PPF. But of course you're probably looking at £5,000 for that. So it is what it is. But it's a lovely car, and Michael loves it. You know, they do quite a lot of miles travelling abroad, and it's just come back from Ireland. It's reliable, and they enjoy it. So, got to spend your money on something. So there you go. This one, I've removed the PPF from the lower cars and the haunches, ready to have that replaced. I've ground the mirror down. I think I'm going to take the mirror off because this end of it looks like it's started to go. So I'll remove that. I'm going to clay bar the car. It doesn't need polishing really, but I might polish it a little bit. I detailed this car in 2012, and apart from a little bit of contamination, it still looks swirl free. So there we go. Got our Z3 here, which I should be advertising, but I keep hanging on to it just in case I win the lottery and I can have it myself. And Peter's car, it's sitting here, supposed to have gone into the body shop on Saturday, but it never, and it hasn't gone today. So I'm hoping this will go in tomorrow and start getting that done. Then we can count down to the PPF. I suppose when it comes back from the body shop I'll have to polish it again, but you know, it is what it is. Right, and so for the next day at least I'll be working on the Aston, and then I'll be back on this one. Dave's in no rush, he's gone to America today to ride across the country, so he's going to be out the country for a while, plus he's got other cars to use, so and there is no rush for this. I've done the engine bay detail on Saturday, so you know, I'll just plod on with it as and when I've finished this one. So this will be my priority for this week. Right then, I'll see you probably tomorrow with a new video. Thanks for watching. Right, let's have a look at what this year's road trips has left us. There's a few flies lost their lives to this car, I can tell you that for nothing. I think this is where we're going to start. This has been to Aston Martin body shop as well, and looks like overspray on there. A few scratches there. Let's have a look at the bonnet. Yeah, a few embedded flies. Overspray again. There. And there. Covered in dust already. I've only washed it an hour ago. And of course, looks like we've got some flies around here. And somebody has put a mop on this at the body shop as well for some reason. Horrible. Right then, we're not going full blown on this one. It's really, I mean, look how they've sent it out. Look at all the white dust, polishing dust in there. How professional's that? Right, I'm going to get the floor lights on and sort out how I'm going to get this out. That needs doing. So I'll basically I'll make a start and show you when it's done. You know, the swirls from the washing, got to expect them after a couple of years. I mean, it was like glass when it went out, but this does do quite a lot of miles through the year, so, and it is washed regular during the season. As you know, they do sustain quite a bit of damage. Right then, see you later.